Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the first stream. Let me just mute the music here real quick. All right, welcome to the first Jacked Programmer YouTube live stream. Let me just change the scene here real quick. So basically all we're really doing today is just enjoying some relaxing time on a weekend, pretty much. We're going to be playing some games. So I have my Xbox hooked up. In the future, I'll probably hook up my PlayStation instead. I do have a little bit more games on that, so it gives a little bit more freedom of choice that way. But let's go ahead, let's get started. I was thinking about starting off with some Fortnite. There's a wide variety of different game modes on it. It's fairly popular. I really enjoy playing it. Just to kind of relax. So let's go ahead and let's start with that here. And by all means, definitely throw in your game suggestions in chat as well. I'll be taking any suggestions. If I don't have the game, I obviously won't be able to play it today, but it could be something that we plan for a future stream, as well as feel free to ask any questions about me or programming questions as well. Definitely feel free to ask all those questions there. I'll be keeping an eye out on chat to be able to answer those questions. So I'm thinking we're just going to start off with some zero builds first. If you guys would like to play some duos or some trios or some squads, definitely feel free, or we can even set up like a creative game and play that as well. So let's just go ahead and let's get started here. I haven't played this yet on my Xbox. Let's go ahead and let's play a game. How are you all doing today? Perfect. And seems like you guys can hear me okay. It looks like the audio is coming through really nicely. The mic's coming through nicely as well, so I don't see any problems there. Alright, we're going to be loading into our first game here. I honestly don't even know the controls on Xbox. Definitely feels different than playing on the PlayStation, but sure, we'll get used to it probably after a game or two. I am definitely not great at this game, but it's quite enjoyable. So, but by all means, if you guys do have game suggestions, feel free to post it in chat. Oh. if you just give me a second. Yeah, we could definitely, if you have Fortnite installed and you would like to play some games together, definitely feel free. We can definitely play some duos or some squads or trios, depending on how many people join in. I am definitely not great at the game, as I've mentioned. I do also have some code related to some multi-threading that I have some questions on. Yeah, definitely we can definitely talk about that as well. I've done a little bit of multi-threading with PowerShell, mostly PowerShell 7. PowerShell 5, you do have the ability to kind of like simulate it. I haven't done it much on other programming languages, but I kind of understand the gist of it. Alright, that was a good first little game here. Do you have a Discord that I can post my questions in? I'll include. So I don't have a Discord yet. It is something that I do want to get going in the next couple weeks, Calvin. It's just not something that I actually have right now. But it was something that I was thinking about creating, just because I do know that it does help a lot for people to post it. If you do have like specific questions though, and you would like to kind of post your code, I do have my email on my YouTube channel. In the contact section, I do check that actually pretty much daily. So if you do send your question in there, I've answered quite a few questions that come in that way. It's usually a little bit easier too because you can send in your code. So for now, that would be the main way to ask questions, like a little bit more in-depth questions with some code, if you can send the code in. But it is something that I'm planning to do is add a Discord for sure. Very nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely send me those questions, and if you have the code, send me that as well, and I'll definitely take a look at it for sure, and I'll try to get you an answer. If I know the answer to the question, of course, I will try to give you that answer for you. I started to see your series on PowerShell. Very good series. Thanks. No problem, Federico. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the PS Write HTML module. I find that you can make quite some nice tools, like not necessarily tools, but dashboards with it. And the tools that you make with it are kind of good because you can display a lot of information for people. I find it very, very nice. I'm actually really enjoying making that series. I usually enjoy making all the series, but that one I've been having quite a bit of fun with because I think it could give a lot of people benefits with their work. So if you're already in a professional workplace, I feel like those videos actually have a lot of benefit to people. Or even if you're not working, you're just building up a portfolio. I feel like that's a very great portfolio builder that people can use. Sounds good, Calvin, for sure. Yeah, I understand that some people definitely get motion sickness, especially with like fast-paced moving games. There's definitely going to be some tech streams though, for sure. Especially like once we get into like some projects and stuff, I feel like that'll be some really fun tech streams. So I definitely hope to see you again in here soon. But yeah, like this stream is probably gonna last. Like I'm thinking today is gonna be only like a 2-3 hour stream. In future Saturdays, it'll probably be longer. So that's when we'll be able to like code. Just because I don't think that 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours is a nice amount of time. But you might just be starting to kind of get into like a problem or something. And I do have some plans later today. To which I can't miss. So that's pretty much the main reason why it needs to be a little bit of a shorter stream, but should still be pretty nice. I've been wanting to do these live streams for a while now. I normally don't land here, so I don't really know where all the things are, but we'll get figured out pretty soon. I do like this NPC. This NPC will keep giving you tons of ammo, which is super handy. So I think I just got to make my way out of here now. The storm's about to start closing in pretty soon. And I do not want to be stuck here. don't know where everyone is in this game. There is still a medallion available at Lavish, so let's go there. Seems like there is some shooting going on over there. It seems like there is quite a bit of shooting activity here. Sure where why there was a bunch of shooting here. I didn't see anyone here. At least we ended up getting Oscar's rifle, maybe. Let's go to the forecast. Up. All right, let's go. I do do hear the guys walkie-talkies, but I do not see where they are. Couldn't have gone that far. Storm is gonna start closing in though, so at least it paid off. I did get a purple AR from that guy. There's some shooting coming in that direction. There's someone over there with a medallion. They are running away, so I think that should be okay. Oh no, they're still just hanging out over there. Coming around on a dirt bike. Go. Got him. Alright, let's keep going. Storm's closing in. Someone just took the island. Alright, let's go. Alright. Medallions are going to be lost. That's fine. Let's go over here. Back into the zone now. Alright. Only 5 people left. That scared the living bejesus out of me. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, that was fast. All right, let's ready up for the next one. How's everyone's Saturday going today? I really like this landing this spot here. It's pretty good because you can get full shields right off the bat before you even really touch the ground. I find it definitely helps quite a bit. So let's go down here and let's see what we can do. Right. Perfect. I think that was everyone here. Good landing spot this time. Get the frenzy auto. Oh, that was an easy way to finish the match quest. I find some of the match quests pretty easy to do, and other ones are just, for me, basically impossible to do. Right. Alright, well, I think that's pretty good. It seems like no one took the Snooty Steps medallion. We could probably head there. Seems like a decent spot to go. I'm gonna reload everything, make sure I'm fully reloaded. I'm also gonna just update my my stream title here. There you go. Put it to gaming, because I noticed that it was still on science and technology. I want to make sure we're putting it at the right spot here. someone just got the medallion at Snooty Steps. I don't want to go up close because they will have the shotgun. So it's a dangerous battle up close. I definitely prefer the Striker over the Nemesis in this game. Shane Williams, I will be doing some coding live streams. It was just really to kind of like do one at the end of the year, just kind of relax with the viewers. There will definitely be some coding live streams. More than likely, probably next week will be a coding live stream. They just won't always be coding live streams, just to give people a break as well. I do find that pretty important. But yeah, like if next week on the coding live stream, we'll probably do some like PowerShell coding and stuff. We might also do some gaming afterwards as well, like do some coding for a bit and then switch over to gaming. But the live streams will definitely have programming in them. It was really just to kind of practice setting up the live stream, making sure that everything is working correctly for today. I did an alpha test on Thursday really quickly, but this is really just to make sure that everything kind of goes pretty smoothly. I don't really want any interruptions when I am doing the coding live streams. Like any like technical issues or something like that. I am also open if you have some requests for the coding live streams, like something specific you would like to see. I would actually love to hear it, just to kind of just better suit what people really want to watch on the live stream. Because that's always something that I try to do, even with my videos, is I try to kind of mostly gauge it towards what people really want to watch. My channel mostly focuses on PowerShell, so that's what I would typically do. I was even thinking of for the coding live streams. Let me know if you guys think this would be a good idea. But I was thinking of doing even like some Scratch coding streams. I know a lot of people don't really code in Scratch, but it's actually how I really got into programming a long time ago. At this point now, but I thought it was a great learning platform. I'm just wondering if you guys think the same thing, because I could definitely do some Scratch coding streams. I think that'd be kind of fun. We might get some younger viewers, which isn't always necessarily a bad thing. I know some older folks don't really like having younger viewers in the live streams, but I don't see that as being really a problem. Currently working on making an alarm clock GUI app. Nice, yeah, so that's actually really wicked. I really like working with PowerShell, as you could probably tell from the channel. But that actually sounds really cool. So an alarm clock GUI app using the PowerShell Windows forms, and then a notification service that runs an infinite loop that sets a SQL data. That's cool. So basically it checks the database constantly and then would kind of do like an alarm notification through like kind of like a service. That's very neat. You could do so much with PowerShell. Like it's really, a lot of people used to only use it as purely like this kind of management or scripting language. But you can do quite a lot with it. I really like it. Especially once you get into as you're doing with that app, like getting into databases and stuff, PowerShell becomes infinitely more powerful. Like some of the things that I've done that I would love to kind of do more of on the channel is just, it's a little bit harder to do some of the things that I really like to do just because I don't have those software to my disposal. But there's ways to completely automate your Skype for Business environment. And we're going to Teams where I'm working right now. So I'm going to be working on scripts to fully automate distributing Teams settings across different viewers, making sure that they're assigned to the right sites and stuff. The graph, the MF graph really lets you do that. Once you get into like PowerShell with databases and API calls, it basically becomes I would say like a replacement for Python and makes it a lot easier to run on Windows machines. Python will always have its place, of course. I really like Python as well. But I find as a like Windows system administrator, PowerShell definitely serves me very well. Once I found out that you can do GUIs with PowerShell, that really broadened my horizons. Just because some people don't really like working in console Windows. Maybe they just don't have the PowerShell skill set. Maybe they're just new and always used a GUI in the past. And being able to make scripts accessible to those people via a GUI window is just very, very nice. Give me one moment. I'm actually just gonna go run to the washroom. One of the other things that I've been wanting to kind of do for the channel a lot too is kind of incorporate PowerShell in like more of a back-end aspect, and then maybe have like a front end with JavaScript, HTML and CSS, and kind of make applications that way. So basically use either like PowerShell Universal or REST PS. PowerShell Universal gives you a much nicer interface, and then build APIs using PowerShell, and then incorporate like a custom built front end. This is not a PowerShell game. This is just Fortnite, but we're just relaxing today pretty much. Since it's the end of the year, I didn't want to do anything too crazy today. I've always kind of wondered though if you could probably make games using PowerShell. I haven't looked into it a whole lot, to be quite honest, but I feel like it would be something that's actually possible. No worries, Olrox. I actually think I've seen you comment on a lot of the videos, so I do appreciate your support. I'm glad to be able to help people. I've had emails from people telling me how much I've helped them, and like the comments and like your comment just now, that's really what keeps me going, making videos for the channel, to be quite honest. I just really, really enjoy being able to help people learn PowerShell a little bit easier. I didn't have a super hard time learning it, but some of the things that I kind of make on my channel are things that I've found very hard to find videos or documentation on. So like one of the first series that I kind of made was the Active Directory automation. Which is something that I've really enjoyed working on for myself, pretty much. And it was something that I had a very hard time finding resources online for. So that was one of the first things that I really wanted to do, was help people kind of... There was a lot of videos and a lot of documentation on how to do things in Active Directory, but not one that had like actual real life purpose of creating users and stuff. Oh, it definitely becomes addictive. And yeah, you're right. There are tons of programming channels. And that's kind of what I found. Was at first, it's kind of where I was headed. Was just another one of those programming channels, but I decided to go more of like a functional route, to where people working system administration jobs or programming jobs would actually be able to benefit from that. Because I find like that is what helped me the most. And it's super, super cool to be able to talk to people that kind of do the same thing as you as well, and get feedback from people that do the same thing as you as well. Finally, that's just super cool to hear what different people are working on, because I find you can definitely always benefit from hearing what other people do, even if it's not something that might be directly applicable to your work or what you do, or your home lab or something, but maybe that one thing that they said you could kind of take away and make it your own in your own project. Programming definitely gets addictive. You can get into like a big rabbit hole, kind of like building, like construction. You get kind of just addicted to making different cool things. I love automating things for people. My girlfriend has an Etsy channel, like an Etsy store. And to do her finances, she had to do something with Excel. And it was a little bit convoluted on what you actually had to do, and yeah, exactly. And honestly, even the amount of channels that do PowerShell is actually very little, or they're very old videos. There are a few new people that I'm seeing make PowerShell content, which is absolutely great. I'm loving to see PowerShell grow. There's a lot of conferences now with PowerShell as well, especially with DevOps. I note that a lot of people in this sort of job don't really dare go into the programming role, but if you have to delete a file. Yeah, so what's actually funny, Orox, is for me, I actually started at a help desk job, and then I moved into a programming position. It was just easier to get into the help desk role, but because I had programming in my background, is what I went to school for. I basically started programming in like grade 8 by watching G4 Tech TV. If you lived in Canada or United States, you probably would have gotten that channel. But I also think you were able to watch it online too. I just don't 100% know. And I used to watch Call for Help and they often had like little segments that would teach you how to do like HTML coding and stuff. So that's kind of how I started. And then I found out about Scratch through them as well, which Scratch is from the guys at MIT. It was like block code, so I got into that. And then the system administration job opened up, and they approached me about it. They said they would really like me in the role, just because of some of the different things I had automated for them in the programmer role. So basically take my programming skills, learn the system administration skills, that, I mean, aren't super hard to really learn if you have like a already like a grasp on IT and stuff. Very cool, Shane. So you're on help desk, and then you made a PowerShell tool for our help desk that 80 plus agents use for the last 3 years. Very, very nice. That's awesome. And that's like something that looks so great on your resume. And I'm sure your workplace probably appreciates you big time for that tool. Making those types of tools for your workplace, honestly, is what really kind of sets you apart. So that's a great tool. I find like if you could make a tool, even if it's just a simple tool that does one little thing that makes someone's job a little bit easier, they'll thank you a million times over for it. Because if it saves them like 2-3 hours worth of time, and they can do it in now like 2 minutes by simply clicking a little button, that to them is going to be huge. Even if it only saves them like 5 minutes a week, like you exploit that 5 minutes a week, 52 weeks in a year. Let's say you get 2 weeks vacation, so that's 50 weeks at 5 minutes. That is 250 minutes, I believe, I want to say, which equates to like 4 hours. So basically half a day's of work. So it's huge. It gathers customers' info from 80 for agents to quickly. That's awesome, Shane. Especially, like you can get like, I don't know what the help desk is for, but you can also get like if their account's locked out currently, what kind of groups they're in. I'm sure like you probably already pulled all that info out. Like that's a great tool for help desk. Is there an AI tool for voice translation? I'm actually not sure. Dennis, I would like to say yes. I think I could be very wrong on this. But I want to say YouTube is working on something similar to that. I want to say YouTube is working on something similar for that. But I'm not 100% sure with like closed captioning. I think it's coming to Microsoft Teams, so I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube is also going to be planning something like that. Because I know on Teams Premium, I believe it is, in a live meeting, you can have closed captions auto-translated into a language. So I wouldn't be surprised that something already exists for that for YouTube videos, but also YouTube might already be working on something for that. I don't 100% know. Just take a quick look here. So it does seem like it should actually work, I think. But I do see a lot of Reddit posts saying that it actually is not currently working. But from what I can see, like just doing like a quick little Google search here, I can see that auto translate captions is a thing. So I believe if you... I'm going to look that up. Dennis, and what I might actually do is I might actually just make a video to show people how to actually do that. Because I do know like a lot of my viewers, based on like YouTube data, don't actually come from English-speaking countries. Now it'd be kind of hard to make a video of that, but hopefully like just the actual screen recording of me showing how to do like subtitle translations could actually probably help you guys. One of the conferences, I don't know if you guys look at some of the different conferences that go on across the world for PowerShell. I've only recently kind of learned about them, really, in like the last couple weeks, to be honest. There's like a PowerShell and DevOps conference going on in like Washington, I think, in April. It looks pretty wicked. I unfortunately probably won't be able to go, but it does look pretty cool. I am self-taught, learned everything I know of PowerShell from Google and YouTube. That's honestly, Shane, I think that's the best way to really learn. I went to school, out of a 4-year degree, I did 2 years. But everything that I kind of learned in school, I kind of already learned from YouTube, Google, and like teaching myself pretty much. I 100% believe that is the best method to really learn programming for myself anyways. Because I learned by doing more so than listening. Like definitely like listening to a YouTube video, but also like trying what they do. And I also find that watching YouTube videos, everyone kind of explains something a little bit differently. And someone might explain something in a way that you just instantly understand, which I find is great. And you don't always get that from school, because they kind of teach it to 400 different students. So they don't really aim for you necessarily specifically, which I mean, it's completely fair. They have to teach a big class. They'll teach it the way that they kind of know it best, which is exactly what all the YouTube content creators do, and bloggers do as well. It's a lot cheaper learning from someone on YouTube or someone on a blog than going to school and potentially not really enjoying it. And I often find as well, now this isn't to single out anyone, but I also find like usually if people are self-taught, they kind of enjoy the content more, and they enjoy the subject, and they enjoy programming as a whole a lot more than if someone just went to it for school. Now this is completely dependent on the person, of course. But I do know a lot of people that go to school purely for like a money at the end of the day. I've known people like that. They just aren't into necessarily what they do for a living. But I mean, if you're really good at it naturally, not necessarily enjoy it, that's still completely valid. There are a lot of people that just genuinely enjoy programming because it is, as Olrox said, very addictive. And I find it super fun. You constantly learn new things. Just because you were doing one thing one way one day, you might find out a different way of doing it another day. It might make your life a whole lot simpler. Or maybe you learned it the simplest way the first time without even really knowing, and then you're able to teach someone that's been programming for 5, 10 plus years something that you learned, and they'll find it super cool. I'm always like vastly open to listening to anyone that just started, or that has lots of years of experience. 100% Shane, like that's honestly it's amazing when you first like have fun writing scripts and you're able to manage like hundreds of computers instead of having to log into every single one. You feel really powerful when you're able to do that for some reason. It's a really, really crazy feeling. I really enjoy that feeling with PowerShell. I think it might already be. I think it's already released, but I think there's currently problems with it. That's kind of what I've been seeing online, anyways. It seems like it was working. So it might have been in like a beta, because now it doesn't seem to be working anymore, according to some of the posts that I've read. Now, I can't necessarily comment on how accurate that is. I mean, I would think that YouTube really wants to probably get that out pretty quickly, before its competitors do. That would be my best guess. Because if someone else does it first, a lot of people will go to that. So I think they would definitely be... They'd be smart to release it as quickly as possible, I would say. Another really good purpose for PowerShell as well, not only for like help desk staff pulling from Active Directory. I do quite a bit of help for the finance department with their Excel files and their CSV files. The amount of processing power, especially if they don't have anyone that's super strong in Excel, because Excel is a skill all on its own. It's a very powerful tool, but if you don't have that type of staff in your company or something, PowerShell is a great way to kind of supplement those tools, really. Let me just lower the sound a little bit here. I think I'm just gonna hide out in this bush over here. There are tons of people all around with some medallions and stuff. So. Another powerful tool too for you guys was PowerShell. If you guys have any like web GUIs to configure, so at my work we have VoIP phones, and a lot of it they don't necessarily have the greatest API set for the phones. They do have some, but some of the things you can't get via the API. So some of the things that I've done as well that you guys might find useful is Selenium with PowerShell. Being able to go into the web GUI of something through code and basically simulate as if you were clicking through the website and then ripping the information from the HTML page. That's been a great tool for me. So potentially that could help you guys as well. But I'm hoping to do these live streams also a little bit more. Like I said, a little bit longer. Today's stream is just going to be a couple hours, but don't think I could do that since everything is locked down and requires authentication. That makes sense. That is true. Like my Selenium scripts, when I go into the web page, it actually inputs a password into those web pages for me to get that information. So you do need to have that level of access. And I do remember being a help desk technician, and they don't always like giving us a lot of accesses, of course, which makes sense. I mean, they don't want us messing around with things that we shouldn't be messing around with. But I also do believe, like, if it's just a tool and you're doing like a read-only access, you can easily create accesses that are read-only. And having that level of read is fantastic sometimes. So like one of the tools that I've made basically like reads VoIP phones on the network. And what that really allows me to do, it allows me to show to the help desk guys what employee is logged in to the phone at any one time. So instead of contacting me to check who is in on a certain phone, they already have that ability to look at that, and then they could help the user physically log out of the phone and log into the correct extension that way. And that's just with a read access. They don't have any write access through this tool. The tool is purely just a simple dashboard to display the information. So there's a lot of different ways to go about doing things for sure. Sometimes it is very, very difficult to tell a workplace that, you know, you should have this level of access. Like sometimes you just kind of can't step on those toes, and I completely get that. I've been there. Sometimes it just requires maybe someone in like management to like see the benefits of those types of tools in order to get that level of change. So I think that is a very very great way, but also like good on you for already making a tool that works with Active Directory that a vast majority of people are doing. Because that's already like a really great step. I think that that's amazing. Um, but I know that someone mentioned it earlier. I don't know like how the chat works on YouTube. If you guys can see like previous chats, I know on Twitch you can't see previous chats. But someone has asked if I have a Discord server. So I don't have one yet, but that is something that I do want to do in early 2024. Is get us a Discord server. This way, people can share their scripts that they've made with other people, ask questions to me. Because right now, the only way to really ask me a question that I really kind of can really assist with right now is by email. Because I do have my email on my YouTube channel. And I've answered people that way before. But I think it'll just help increase the knowledge of like a lot of people, just because they can ask questions, they can share what they've done, and just because you might not think that something that you've done is super helpful, like maybe you think it's super simple, it might actually greatly help someone else. So it's always good to kind of share, if you can share what you've made. I know that there are things that you just can't share if you made them for work and stuff, because I'm in that same boat again. There are some things that I just can't share. I'll usually like recreate it, or I usually create a lot of my things for my channel first, test it out in my home lab, and then bring it over to work. But some things before I had my YouTube channel, like those things would have only been created for work. You're kind of limited on what you can really display online, so you don't want to like share any type of sensitive information. And I would definitely never want you to potentially put yourself at risk of employment, or your company at risk of a cyber attack because you've posted a script that does something that might have information on like a system that you use, and that system is like easily exploitable for some reason. I wouldn't want that for anyone. Hi there, Five Night Freddy. How's it going? How's your Saturday going? I did just see that. I will accept it right after this game, and then we can definitely play a game of duos or something. Now, I do have to give the warning that I am not great at the game. I'm not awful, but I am by no means actually good. Perfect. Shane Williams. I don't think so. But I do have a part of Selenium that shows you how to put text into text boxes, which is the exact same thing. So it's pretty much if you know how to put something into a text box and click a button, which all my Selenium videos actually show how to do that. You can actually authenticate using Selenium with the videos that are on there now. It's just not an actual authentication example, but with what's there, you should be able to do it for sure. I would suggest probably storing the password in a secure fashion, not just in your script. But you can do that with like a CLI.xml file or a password vault or something. I usually use the CLI.xml files. But that is a pretty good idea. That is a pretty good idea, Shane. I think I might actually try to get one of the devices and try to actually make a video for authenticating. Just because I do think that people would actually like to have that as like just a direct example. And it would probably work well with like the algorithm to like search. All right. I don't think I stood a chance. Yeah, I think I might do that. That's actually a great idea, Shane. I think that that'll actually be very beneficial. I can't. Can you hear me, Breeze? Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. All right, cool. I decided to stream today, but I wasn't sure how my headset was going to work. Yeah. Oh, same here. I only have one left. One of the viewers. It's also weird playing on Xbox. I'm so used to playing on PlayStation that yeah, because that's how I have it set up in my like office space, like where my computer is and stuff. Yeah, I was planning on playing till like 3-ish. Oh, hey Mike, how's it going? Pretty good. Looks like we picked Pleasant Piazza. Breeze, we got the whole crew basically watching us. We got Mike, Abby, Justin. So we only have one choice but to win. I have 3 med kits and 2 big pots for us. 1 big pot, sorry. Oh, yep, I see him. I have like no long range weapons right now. Knock one. I had some rough games earlier, like really rough games earlier. I then had like a couple like 4th, 5th, and 10th place, but at the beginning it was a lot of like 80th and 70th. Not very many right now, just 7. Which is honestly a lot more than I was even expecting, so. It's my first time streaming to YouTube live. I don't see anyone. Oh, we do. Oh yeah, he's right up there. Gold sniper. Oh, I didn't even know we had the vault card. There's a lot of fighting in the west. spreading with that sniper. Hello. Oh, yep, I see them. Knocked. Healing up. I have medkits for you, Breeze. Oh, the bots fighting up ahead, probably. You're also streaming, Colin? Nice. So that means there's a couple teams that aren't full. I shredded this one guy. Oh. Later. Are you gonna be on tomorrow, Breeze? Okay, yeah, I'll be on tomorrow during the day, most likely. Sounds good to me. Later. Trio. Yeah, I might play, since you hopped on, that was gonna be my last one, but I'll play 2 more. Oh, also, I have to look at even what I'm supposed to do today. Oh yeah, if possible. I don't need it till like 5:30. So. I was too late to join into the band. Classy. I had sweaty drops in Classy earlier today. I had to stop dropping at Classy. I had to stop dropping at Classy today because it was too sweaty, yeah. Jeez. Oh, is it a 4 times scope? Yep. There's a shield pot that we can give this guy over here. Nice. There is a purple sniper over here. It has a 2 times scope. I'm carrying a shield pot right now. Nice. Do they like numb it? Like I have no idea what. Yeah, we could go there. Until it's like a new circle gets announced. Oh, the new circle is fun. We could go to Reckless. Reckless is probably the better call. It's still also got the medallion. Yeah, they have so much health. Or armor. There is fighting. Knocked one. No, I don't think so. I think the last guy fell on his knees. Yep, I'm right behind the boss. Nice. Yeah, that's why I was looking to see if anyone like actually needed it. But... At least you could put the attachments that you like on it, though. Yeah, I've got 3 and 3 med kits. I just destroyed the turret. Yeah, there's like shield pots everywhere this game. It's usually not normal. Closing in on us pretty quickly. Knocked. There's another one. Oh, this one's whited. I'm down. She's in this bush. Nice. I do like that the res doesn't restart if you stop it. I'm just reloading everything. Yeah, he's full heals. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take it for my quest. Was there? Oh, I guess there was. Right here. Oh, I have more pots for him. Oh, he's got small pots. He's...
Good call. I'm gonna top up on my healing items and at least upgrade this fucking green shotgun.
Sounds good. Yeah, Olrox,
Oh shit.
I've noticed the same thing.
At fencing. I'm in, go, I'm in. Oh fuck, that's our wheel. Damn.
Yeah, that's scary. Oh, yep, we're gonna be struggling. Oh, we've lost 2 wheels. Yeah, they're over here. Knocked. Yeah, I have 3 med kits and 3 big pots. Oh, yep, I see him. Sniper. Yeah, I'm coming. Ticks down 2. I feel like the best move is probably to I still see the medallion on the ground. Do you have 2 big pots? Okay. I hit him. Oh, fuck, there's another one. Yeah, let's do that. I think they're right above us. So much shooting everywhere. 9. Oh, yep, someone saw me. Come towards me. Okay, I have one big pot for you. Oh, yeah, too late. I was gonna give you the medallion. Yeah, as soon as they pop out. Oh, I got shot from somewhere. Yep, there's someone over there. That's fair. Once I'm full on. Here, Helen, come back. Yep, they literally have their sniper glint right on us. I don't know if we can go this way. Nope, we can't. We're gonna have to make a run for it. I'm just gonna start booking it. Yep, let's go. It's a 2v2. Yep. I'm going in this bush right here. Oh, they're rezzing. Oh, fuck. It's a 1v1? Oh. Yeah, I got one more. I think so, yeah. I think the storm kind of re-rotated in. Oh, yeah, I could slightly hear you. Works for me. We don't land there very often. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people. I found ammo. No weapon yet though. Knocked one. Cool. I have no idea where the vault is at this place. Oh, team over here. Oh, it's all good. Okay, cool. I'll come take it. I bought 3 big pots and 3 med kits. Shane Williams, I think what you might need to do is just change the version that you're referencing. In my video, I specify like a specific version number. You might just have to change that to a newer number. I've noticed that when I went back to work with Selenium, I had to do that. That might be the issue there.
I don't know. I did have footsteps.
Just found a striker, so I'm gonna go modify my gun. Sorry, I had a nemesis and I found a... How do I get out of here? In the like not really in the morning, at like 1-ish when I first started, I got absolutely decimated. Yeah, I picked it up. Got him. gold sniper. I have med kits for you guys. Yeah, I picked it up. Tico, right behind you. Oh yeah, they do. There's two of them. I went down, yeah. Oh, gunshots on me. Got him. I
Pure swiftness, young and gifted, not the one.
Yeah, we should probably just run to zone, I would guess. I knocked one of them. I've got 2 med kits for you guys. Alright, hold on. Take that. I just activated the cache. Hopefully get some. Yeah, I'm fully reloaded. Awesome, Shane. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's a little confusing with how the Selenium website is made, but
So not full teams, but
I think you should be good now.
pass the medallion to Tico.
Yeah, there's big pots here. There's 3 big pots, and I also have 1 big pot. Perfect. I also have 3 medkits. Oh, storm's closing in. Let's just run. We can maybe get this forecast. Oh, yep, I see them. Hey, I'm bringing back the forecast key. Okay, I'm here. Got him. Oh, over there. And we're already in the next zone, too. I'm really not good with this. Oh, there it is. Yep, right here. Fuck. I'm down. All good. That was my last one. I gotta go eat. I will see you guys on later tonight, though. Bye. All right, and that was it for today. Thank you guys all for tuning in and watching the stream. So yeah, we should be on every Saturday for now. It'll probably be usually approximately like a 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I would like to start streaming. Today we went a little bit late. It's almost 4 p.m. We'll probably be stopping usually around between 3 and 4. So be sure to always hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live on the next one. And I will see you guys on the next stream and on the next video. Thank you guys for watching.